data that's not available in Familias ID. Here we can see when we enter the platform and we go to Campos Tabla, I can find all the fields that are being used in a panel of a process, or in this case, in a certain family, in a family of records. So what I've done, I've filtered with this value here, so I can display only those fields that are inside of the family of records with the ID 3. And of course, here we already know from the previous course that we have a unique identification number that allows us to identify a certain field, like this approver prefix, within this family. So basically here, from this step forward, everything is exactly the same as what we already saw, but we're going to review a few steps. So let's say, for example, I want to know the values that are selected in the approver prefix. All I have to do is select this number, 15169. Once I have this number, I'll have to go, for example, to App Enlaces. This is the table where we have all the values of the prefixes, and we'll filter the information using this identification number. I'll execute. Here we go. And I have all the values that have been selected in the prefix in this family of records. I can also know in what exact record each one of these values have been selected. All I have to do is check this column here. For example, in the element with the ID number 6 of this family, AP1 has been selected. I can always make sure. I'll go into the application. I'll go to my families of records. Once I'm here, I'll go to products. And now here I have all the different products, and here I have their IDs. I go to the product with the ID number 6. And in the prefix field, we can see AP1 has been selected. If I change the value, let's say I'll select AP4, I'll save and exit. Okay, now we see in the element with the ID 6, we have the value AP4. Okay. Now, what about a group of fields? Exactly the same as what we've already learned. So here we're not really going to go into so much detail, but here I have a group of fields. It's got the ID 1142. So we know the family is the ID 3. All we have to do is go here to tables, filter, and here I'm going to select. Here we have all the different families. Number 3 belongs to the main table of this family with the ID 3. And here we have another table that's got a 3, and then it's got a 1142. Okay, we can see this ID matches this ID down here. So now we already know where to find the data of our group of fields. Well, in this case, we don't have any lines. There's no rows in the group of fields. But anyways, all we have to do is follow the exact same steps that we've already learned for processes in order to find the rest of the information of our families. Exercise 5.5. Complete part 3.4 up to 3.8.